Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. The story behind Sanford and Son and its star, Red Foxx, is not just one of comedy success, but of hardship, struggles, and behind-the-scenes turmoil. The sitcom, which aired from 1972 to 1977, is often hailed as a groundbreaking show for its portrayal of African American life on television. Yet, the path to its success was anything but smooth, with tensions on set, battles over pay, and major personal challenges faced by the cast and crew. Red Foxx, who played the cantankerous Fred Sanford, was a trailblazer in comedy, known for his unfiltered humor that broke boundaries and challenged social norms. He was already a well-known figure in the world of stand-up comedy before taking on the role, especially famous for his party records, which featured risk and adult humor. However, despite his fame and success, his relationship with the producers of Sanford and Son was rocky, and he faced major opposition from the network. There are stories of him threatening to quit or even bring a gun to the set when he felt his artistic vision was being compromised. His position as an African American comedian in a predominantly white entertainment industry also made his career more complicated. His brash humor and unwillingness to conform to Hollywood standards put him at odds with many of the people in charge. The conflict between Fox and the show's producers and network executives underscores the racial tensions and inequalities that were prevalent in the entertainment industry at the time. Though Sanford and Son was a hit, addressing issues of race and class with a unique blend of humor and social commentary, the people calling the shots were mostly white, and they often prioritized ratings and profits over the message of the show. This led to frustration for Fox, who felt that the show's creators weren't fully supportive of his ideas and contributions, despite his critical role in making the show a success. One of the more surprising aspects of Fox's struggles was his financial situation. Although he was one of the highest-paid television actors during the 1970s, Fox's personal finances were a mess. He was facing massive debt by the time of his death, a result of a combination of reckless spending, bad investments, and multiple divorces. Despite earning millions from his work on Sanford and Son, Fox's financial decisions left him bankrupt by the time he passed away in 1991. At one point, he owed over $3.5 million in unpaid debts, a staggering amount that wiped out his fortune and left him in dire straits. It's a tragic irony that someone who had reached the heights of success in entertainment, becoming one of the most recognizable and beloved figures in American television, could fall so far financially. But his story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of poor financial management and the impact it can have, even on those who seem to have it all. His career in comedy, which started in the Chitlin circuit, had propelled him to the top, but his personal life and financial decisions caught up with him. Fox's health also suffered as a result of the stress and hardships he faced. Despite his larger-than-life persona on screen, off-screen, he struggled with health issues, including a heart attack, and his declining health led to his untimely death. His passing was a blow to the entertainment world, and many fans were left mourning the loss of a comedic legend. Despite the turmoil behind the scenes, Sanford and Son became one of the most beloved sitcoms of its time. The show, which featured Fox as Fred Sanford, a cantankerous junk dealer, and his son Lamont, played by Demond Wilson, was groundbreaking in its depiction of African American life. It addressed issues of race, class, and generational conflict, all while providing laughs with its sharp wit and memorable characters. The series was one of the first to center on African American characters in a way that had never been done before, showing their struggles, joys, and humor in a nuanced way. The impact of the show cannot be overstated. It not only brought African American culture into the mainstream but also paved the way for other shows featuring black characters and storylines. Following in the footsteps of Sanford and Son, shows like The Jeffersons, Good Times, and What's Happening brought African American experiences to television in a way that had previously been rare. These shows not only entertained but also helped to shape the cultural conversation around race in America. Sanford and Son was a game-changer in television, not just for its humor but for its portrayal of race. The show addressed racism, prejudice, and the complexities of race relations in a way that was both poignant and funny. Fred Sanford, the character Fox portrayed, was a brash, outspoken, and often politically incorrect figure, but he was also a beloved and relatable one. His relationship with his son Lamont was at the heart of the show, and it explored the generational divide between father and son, with Lamont often trying to get Fred to see reason while Fred stubbornly held on to his outdated ways. Despite its success, Sanford and Son faced its own challenges behind the scenes. The show's producers were often at odds with Fox, who felt that his contributions to the show were not fully appreciated. There were reports that Fox was dissatisfied with his salary and the direction of the show, and at one point, he even threatened to quit. This tension reached a boiling point when Fox walked off the set during the third season, and the show's creators had to work to bring him back. This behind-the-scenes drama was a reminder of the challenges that African American actors and creators faced in Hollywood at the time. While Sanford and Son was a hit with audiences, the industry as a whole was still largely controlled by white executives, and Fox's struggle to get the respect he deserved was a reflection of the larger racial dynamics at play in Hollywood. Despite the challenges, Sanford and Son remained a major success throughout its run, becoming one of the top-rated shows of the 1970s. It was a commercial powerhouse, earning Fox significant paychecks and helping him secure his position as one of the highest-paid TV stars of his time. Fox's portrayal of Fred Sanford made him a household name, and his unfiltered, often controversial humor set him apart from other comedians of the era. He was unapologetically himself, pushing boundaries and making people laugh while also making them think. In addition to its commercial success, Sanford and Son had a lasting cultural impact. It helped to redefine the sitcom genre, bringing a new level of realism and social commentary to the medium. The show was unafraid to tackle sensitive topics like racism, class, and generational conflict, and it did so with a combination of humor and heart. It was a show that made people laugh while also forcing them to confront the social issues of the time. Red Fox's legacy as a comedian and actor is undeniable. His contributions to the world of stand-up comedy and television paved the way for future generations of black comedians and actors. His unapologetic humor, his willingness to address controversial topics, and his unique voice made him a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. Though his personal life was marked by financial struggles and health issues, his impact on comedy and television will be remembered for generations to come. Sanford and Son remains a landmark show in television history, and Fox's portrayal of Fred Sanford is still considered one of the greatest performances in sitcom history.